Now I've got this thing sculpted about to where I want it. I'm not too concerned about, surface detail along here. Anything I do along there, I'm probably going to do in Substance. Just some very simple brushwork with some layers to create a little bit more handcrafted nuance to this. Go back to the original subtool that we had, and I'm going to append the Boolean one onto it. And then I'm just going to bring back the pin, the trigger, the base, bands. Make sure that you go ahead and save this project out. I'm going to work on inserting these screws onto here, and then I'm going to work on creating a custom tube that's going to act as the little stem here for this. And this is, inserting mesh, but for the screws we're going to use the insert multi-mesh, and we're going to use this IMM industrial parts for this. One of the things we need to do with our subtool that we appended to our existing ones is we need to merge those layers down. We need to bake them down. So make sure you have this saved. I went ahead and saved out a new project of this. And basically, if anything goes dark on you, it just means that some painted information, which there is no painted information, so it will be black. It also got baked down, so this paintbrush icon might become active. You just have to keep an eye out for that, turn it off, make sure that under your color that you're set to a matte cap gray and that you're at a white color. So now you can actually use this to to create the insert multi-mesh, and we can go under radial symmetry again and can go ahead and set this to 4, kind of line it up and then drag. Just going like that, you're going to start to scale it out. If you want to hold shift, that'll get a uniform scale. Drags that out. It masks off what you have already there. And one of the things that you can do, the unmasked points can be split into their own subtool. And that was done by splitting the unmasked points. I can then go under deformation, an X and a Z kind of scale. So just kind of pull them in from the sides, just so that they set in there a little bit better. They have separate polygroups. They've already been creased. So we can go under crease and dynamic subdivisions to work with these. I'm going to uncrease all of these just for the moment. Next thing we can do is rotate these a little bit more individually. Let's turn symmetry off, Control Shift and Alt, and I'm going to hide some of these. A straight rotation like that. So as long as it's right down the axis, we should be fine. So these are in a low subdivision level, and we need to just go ahead and crease them and execute a dynamic subdivision on these as well. So we got crease open, dynamic subdivisions. Let's go ahead and crease the polygroups, and then let's go ahead and get the dynamic subdivisions going. And bring these subdivisions back. I'm at 4 levels of subdivision. That should be plenty for a really small kind of detail like that.